when you create systems, you will truly be able to flourish in your faith and find your perfect purpose. And you've probably seen it around the internet. Okay, it's something that's truly popped up, creating systems over goals. And it doesn't mean you want to completely scrap goals, because goals are super important because they set a direction. Okay, that's what I've done this year. Okay, to start off 2026, I created a list of goals. Okay, a set of yearly goals that I want to achieve by the end of the year. But I also set monthly goals for that month, for the start of January, now for February. Okay, I've got other goals like that too. They're really important because they allow you to set a direction. But to actually get to that destination is a whole nother story. Okay, because goal setting is super important. We all know that. Okay, but this is what sets you apart from everyone, because everybody sets goals. Okay, we all hear it in school. We all hear it all the time, right? Set your goal. Okay, everyone has the goal. This is the same sort of goals as well. Okay, they'd love to go make more money. Okay, they'd love to go and get that promotion. They'd love to go and get in good shape, have a great physique, right? Everyone has similar goals around the same sort of ideas. But the ones who actually achieve those goals, and maybe they haven't achieved them yet, but are on track to achieve them and who are making progress, are the ones who put systems into place. And this is also something that I need to do more of myself, because it is truly powerful to have systems in place, because what the systems do is that they enable you to take the steps towards that goal. Okay, the goal's up here, right? And those systems allow you to day by day keep building until you reach those goals. Okay, so how do we set up these systems? Okay, these can be through setting up Google Calendars. First of all, as well, thinking about how you want to set up your week, how do you want to set up your days? Okay, if you've got school, okay, plan around it. So you want to plan. Google Calendar is a great place, truly powerful place to do that. But not only that, setting up, what days you want to go to the gym, what do you want to train? Okay, and what this will do is it will put systems in place for you to just follow. And why is this actually so powerful? Because it actually allows you to have more willpower to put in energy and effort into the things that matter. Okay, if you have in your systems that you need to go to the gym at this time, train this muscle, okay, and then you do this at this time, okay, then you do this at this time, you just follow it. Okay, and sometimes you're not going to follow it perfectly every day, but it is a perfect day, right? And then you're able to go and follow it to the best of your ability. If you don't, you're still going to be making progress. Okay, but what you want to be doing is you want to have this, so then you just follow it. Okay, so then you don't have to think. You don't have to think about, okay, what do I do next? Okay, what do I do? Because when you say, what do I do next? That is actually when you're susceptible to giving into your feelings, your emotions. Okay, that is where there is true danger. Okay, because when you go and give into your emotions are fleshly. They are earthly desires. Okay, they come from how you're feeling in the moment. So if you're not feeling too well, you're like, okay, I'll just go and scroll. I'll just go and do whatever. But when you set up this system and you have to follow it, okay, you're feeling this way, and like, I don't really want to do it, but I said I had to go to the gym, so I'm not going to break that promise to me. Okay, and in fact, it's a better thing for me to do 100% than scrolling, so I'm going to go do it. Right, it's so much easier to actually follow. And on top of that, you're able to have more willpower, more brain points, as I've talked about before, right? You're able to have more willpower to go and put into those things that you need to do, to put into the gym, to put into your work, to put into your business. Okay, to put into the positive habits, to put into praying to God, all of these positive things. Okay, so you have more energy to put into that. Okay, you're not frying your brain with mindless decisions, because actually if you take out these thousands of tiny decisions daily, it just saps your brain power and you can't actually focus on the things that truly matter. If you think, even getting your clothes out the day before, that's why preparation is key. Okay, preparing, and this is preparing, setting up these systems for the day. But again, preparing things like even setting up what clothes you're going to take to the gym, or you're going to wear to work, or whatever it may be, setting up the clothes for that. Okay, you know exactly what breakfast you're going to eat, you know exactly how to make it, you know exactly what you can do for that day. That is when the progress will come, because that is when you're able to be truly consistent. That is when you're able to go out and consistently perform the positive habits, because they are ingrained into a routine, into a system in your life. And that system is anchored towards your goals, your dreams. Okay, that is anchored towards where you want to go in your life. So if you have that system in place, even if you don't necessarily want to follow it on those days, you will be able to move towards your goals, right? If you aren't really feeling it on that day, if you still do some things in that routine, you will still make progress. And that is the beautiful thing of it, because it is an ideal day. Okay, you want to try your absolute best to hit that day.
Yo, I cannot fail if the Lord's with me. Same way if the Lord's with you. Exodus 14 verse 14. I need to be still when the Lord comes through. That's true. Not gonna be easy. Push through the pain like a wisdom tooth. For real. He don't leave us alone. He gave us man's the spirit of